One, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday night, post-election night. I just want to welcome you back. I know you could be somewhere else, or you could be talking, you could be involved in something else, but you choose to come on the Empire New Nurses show. I'm Dr. Miriam Smith. I'm the host, and I'm excited you're here tonight because I think it's just appropriate to say that it's one of those nights when individuals are anxious. Individuals, some might be disappointed, and because of their vote, they weren't anticipating the results that we're looking for. There might be different feeling of anxiety and being a little stressful because your emotion is normal. It's normal to feel anxious post-election. So just first of all, you recognize that you're feeling anxious, or you recognize that you feel stressed for whatever reason, but how are you going to cope with this? That's very important to know. No, there are different things you can do to cope, just like in any other stressful situation or when you've become very anxious about something. Your emotion is a part of it. And so, how can you cope? Well, there are different things you can do, including one of the, I think, the commonest one that usually individuals would participate in is like taking some deep breaths, slow, deep breaths. You know, individuals practice that. If they feel tense or anxious, they do that. And that helps to relieve some of the anxiety and some of the stress. Another thing individuals can do is practice mindfulness. Where you are right now, just in this moment, think of something very special, something that you enjoy doing. Put your frame of mind in this particular spot or this space or this sphere or this space, and you're thinking. You're intentional about what you're doing. You're not going to be distracted by anything else. You're, say, for example, you're looking at the sea, the rippling of the water. Think about that. How calming is that? You might see the boat coming in your direction. Someone might be waving at you. Okay. Just think of something positive. All right? So there are times individuals will feel anxious. They'll feel anxious. There are times when they feel like they're unsure. Just think of something strong. Be positive. If you have to find somebody to talk with, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and talk with someone. And that, somebody that you confide in, help to relieve you or alleviate some of the tension or the stress that you might be experiencing. So tonight, I just hopped off the call, and prayer, meditation is also a part of this, you know, thinking on positive things. So right now, come on, think positively. Tell yourself, give yourself a little self-care. It's important to do that. What can you do for yourself? You're not being selfish. You're doing something special for yourself. If you have to play a song, if you have an instrument that you want to play, or you want to listen to some music that can calm you and help you to alleviate or relieve some of the tension that you might be experiencing. So think about this. The things that are pure, the things that are truthful, the things that are of good report. You're going to think on those things. And also, you're going to deposit in your subconscious positive things. In this time, individuals might be thinking all sorts of things, but we want you to embrace something that will give you peace of mind, something that will help you to help others. And also, you can be a model for someone. Someone might be looking at you and they just need somebody else to see that person is positive. Yes, because you are being positive. Someone want to emulate you because you're being positive. And I keep saying positive because there's so many negative things. There's so many distractions around us. So you have to pull back yourself and be consistent. By that I mean you have to be intentional about it. Because if everyone around you, you have to make sure you find the people who are like-minded and who are going in that direction that you want to go. Because there may be others who are just on the side, going in a negative, negative, negative. You don't want that. They'll pull you down. So you have to make sure that you come and you're being the example for them. I'm going to just switch a little bit to my new nurse now. So there are many new nurses out there. As I said, I spoke with individuals, and some of them are studying for the exams. Some of them are studying in school. Some of them are planning to advance in their career. What do I have to say to them? Well, great. That's great. Because you want to elevate. You want to move ahead. You want to be able to provide more because of your information and because you have been decisive and you have reached out and decide to grow in your career, which is beneficial because you'll have more knowledge, you'll be able to provide a better care because of the rational and because of the evidence-based practice that you'll be offering to the patients and whoever else, and your effective communication, critical in these times, not just for the patient, but for those you relate with and relate to. It's important to do that. So as you plan to move ahead in your career, you don't want to be stagnant. Because, for example, I'm a baby boomer. I want to see, and I've gone through so many of the different ropes, different roles, and in my profession, of course, over the years. And so we want to be able to share, and I've shared over the years as an educator in nursing. So I've passed on some skills, I've passed on some knowledge, and of course, being resourceful, being a mentor, being a preceptor to many of my younger nurses. And it just great. It behoves you to share. You have looked on and see the growth of some of your students or some of my students, and when they can send a report and saying, I am this, I am a practitioner, my specialty is that, and I know that somehow I have been a part of their journey. That makes me feel good and comforting that I have touched the lives of many, and they in turn are touching the lives of many more individuals. So this is exciting for me that after having gleaned some information, I'll share this with you. But because I know that there are many who are anxious at this time, and I've come across them today, even today, I decided I would have shared that first section of it. And I just reminding you tonight to deposit in your subconscious thoughts of prosperity, thoughts of wealth, thoughts of success. And as I said before, your subconscious does not argue. Whatever you deposit in there, whatever you put in there, that's what's going to come back out. So just remember that. as I leave you tonight, because you have many other things to go forth and do, just remember, the sky is the limit. Whatever you perceive, you can make it a reality. Diligence, resilience, hard work, they all pay off. Embracing, I love that word, embracing the growth mindset. Don't be stagnant. Don't get stuck in one thing, because there are many more areas, there are many more ways you can get through to what you get. But you have to be strategic, be consistent, be intentional, be determined, and exercise resilience so that you can accomplish your goal. Set your goals and go for them. Let nothing deter you. If you don't succeed at first, try again, because you can do it. Have a great evening. Be blessed. Thanks for coming on again. Thanks for coming on again. Look forward to seeing you next time. Have a good evening. Whoever you are, thanks for coming on.